Today I'm going to be discussing drinking and driving. My purpose is to help prevent the increase of drinking and driving. How do you feel after reading in the newspaper that a family was killed in a car accident due to a drunk driver? What are the thoughts that run through your mind? Take a second to think about this. According to the Century Council, 32,885 people died in a traffic crash in 2010 in the United States, including an estimated 10,228 people died in a drunk driving accident. So many people lose their lives over something so horrible. Drinking and driving is a severe issue that needs to be taken care of. Let's begin with the problem. For thousands of years, alcohol has played a vital role in existence. During early 1900s, states began individually adopting 0.8 as the BAC. Most drivers who have had something to drink have a low blood alcohol content. In my opinion, there should not even be a blood alcohol content. Why allow people to drive and sit behind the wheel after drinking? We all know what it feels like to drink, and we know how it affects us. So why allow it? Drinking and driving occurs every day, and many lives are taken because of one person's choice. According to drinkinganddriving.org, every 52 minutes, on average, someone is killed in a drinking and driving crash. 900,000 people are arrested each year. 1/3 of those are repeated offenders. In fact, according to Michael S. Scott from the Center for Problems, anywhere from 1/3 to 3/4 of our drivers arrested for drunk driving have previously been charged with this offense. Drunk driving is where most cases are arrested and are made. Who is affected by this? Everyone is affected. People who drink and drive put themselves and others at risk. Drivers, passengers, and pedestrians are killed and injured. The vehicle you decide to put yourself in while you're drinking is also affected, along with people's property. No one has a feeling of when you're drinking and driving. You don't understand how it affects others. Now that you know a little bit about drinking and driving, how do we fix the problem? According to Drinking and Driving Can Be Stopped, designated drivers have probably saved nearly 500,000 lives and spared many more thousands of people from suffering an injury from drinking and driving. If you do not know what a designated driver is, it is someone who is not intoxicated and is very capable of driving you home. Let your friend or a loved one take you home. Here are a few great ideas to avoid drinking and driving. Avoid embarrassment to yourself and your loved ones. You get to keep your driver's license, and you don't get it taken away. You avoid fines that may cost millions. You get to stay out of jail, and you get to prevent senseless injuries and death to other people, as well as yourself. The solution? Plan ahead. Whenever you're going to socialize with alcohol beverages, know who is going to drive. Decide ahead of time. If you want to go out and have fun, decide if one of your friends will be capable of driving you home, or call a cab. Also, if you see that a driver on the road is not driving normal, report him to the sheriff or the closest police department. The driver may be ill or intoxicated and needs to be off the road, so they will not bring harm to others or themselves. Here are a few signs of drunk driving: weaving in and out of the lines, driving with the windows rolled while it's cold out, passing dangerously, and straddling the center lines. Also, making wide turns, driving slowly, or right on your rear. There is no problem with going out and having a good time. Just know when you go out, be smart about it. Do not be the friend that allows drinking and driving. Be the hero that is going to save their lives. I hope you have enjoyed my speech and learned a little bit of why drinking and driving is dangerous and should not be done. The next time you decide to go out and have a good time, please know and be aware of who you are with. Make sure that you are going with a group, and make sure you have one person that is willing to drive for you. If you're going to be under the influence, have a cab ready or call a friend. Do not be the person we read about in the newspaper or the news, saying that you have murdered or hurt somebody or even put yourself in the hospital. Do not be the person you put yourself behind the wheel, and not be the person to choose someone else's life or yours. Do not be a villain, be the hero. Thank you.